All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault here today. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications. Also, don't forget to leave a like down below on the video and a comment. Let me know what you think and how you play. And as always, if you share us on social media, it is appreciated. So, what we're going to do today, this is just a little quick video to go through the different options you have in the game and some of the stuff you can customize on there. And I'm gonna show you the default things that I'm playing with throughout this series, and then we'll look at some of the more interesting options you have on here. So I play on a normal difficulty this first playthrough. I might do a very hard one on the second playthrough. In fact, I will do a very hard on the second playthrough, but I wanted to do normal on the first. I didn't want to go down the easier story. That's just ridiculous, you know. So I stuck with normal. I went with Explorer and Explorer on these two, which makes it a little more open for exploration as opposed to the guided option, which kind of leads you by the nose to where you need to go. The HUD visibility is dynamic, so there's not my screen's not constantly cluttered. Um, this I have on because there's so many abilities and I'm old that it's nice every now and then to have a reminder say, oh yeah, I need to hold down that and hit triangle to do that, you know, so that's good. Standby screen mode, so when I'm switching, you know, on the PlayStation 5, there's not a lot of time when you fast travel and stuff like that, and I don't want to have to hit X after I fast travel. I like it to go immediately. The wheel weapon slowdown's normal. I don't have an auto shield wing. There is an auto shield wing option, which is something I considered, where if you fall or something, it automatically opens. But I figure that might have a negative impact in situations where I want to make certain jumps and all that. Haven't messed with that at all. Mount follows road I like because it's very Witcher like, where he'll stay on the road and you can just speed him up and kind of, you know, let him do his thing, get where you need to go. The headpiece is cool. I have it on. You know, I might turn it off eventually, but I like it on there. And the co-pilot, that's for using two controllers in a situation where you might have somebody that's handicapped or you know, has limited use of their hands, and maybe you want to have your little brother and teach him how to play it and only give him a little bit of the responsibility, little by little. That's what that is. On controls, you've got all the standard ones for the axes and stuff like that. You got your regular aim assist, motion aiming, quick weapon swap. Now this defaults to off. I highly recommend putting this on um, because you can switch back and forth just by tapping L1 between two weapons. It won't swap between more than two, but it will do two. Swap, move, and look. That's if you want to flip flop those two sticks. Focus mode input. Dodge and focus mode is off. I can't dodge when in that, but these are all defaults here. Auto sprint on foot is off. Auto sprint on mount is off. Okay, audio, yada yada. Visual, there's all the different visual ones. Accessibility. So here's some interesting stuff. So normal difficulty. Quest, boom. Now, I think there was some other odd things you could do in here. Or I shouldn't say odd, but cool things. So I think if we go to custom, yeah. So on custom, you can tailor how the game is played many different ways to make your life easier in certain things. Like if you have a problem where Aloy's just taking so much damage, you can customize that to story and keep everything else normal. Same thing with the enemy health. If you're just finding them too tanky, you just don't have the weapon or whatever that can handle them, then you can switch that down to story or easy and leave everything else where it is. Easy loot, that's great if you don't want to go through the process of tearing and all that. I prefer the tearing. Concentration duration, you can adjust longer or longest, you know. Auto concentration, you know. Auto heal, But I think there was, let's go back and make sure we reset this to Normal. Okay. I thought there was one that let you see it all. Yeah, climbing. Okay, climbing annotation's always on. So this is a good one for some people. I don't have it on because I feel like it would just take me out of the game. I don't mind using my focus when it comes time to climb. But if you turn this on, you know how you get those yellow lines and X's on the sides of mountains and whatnot where you can climb. You can have them always on, so you'll know at every moment where you can climb or where you can have your shield wing hit, so you can stick to the wall and move on. Okay. And there we go. Just some basic options there that you can manipulate in the game to customize it more than just doing a hard, very hard, easy, or story mode. And you can really fine tune the game to how you want to play. I mean, there may come a time when I want to go to a custom mode and say, you know what, I want to auto loot because I want to real quick gather a bunch of stuff up for making a video or something like that. I really don't see me doing that, but I'm just saying it. The option is there. All right. So thanks for joining me today for an episode of Horizon Forbidden West. Once again, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. And like I said earlier, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. We'd appreciate it, and hit that bell for notifications. Like the video, comment down below. Let me know what kind of settings you play on. And don't forget to share us on social media. I'll see you next time.